Hey, my beautiful divine tribe. It's your girl Tasty. This is for you, for my Scorpios. Happy birthday, Scorpios. The latest gang in the bitty. That's only Scorpios know what that means. I'm not even gonna let y'all know what that means, because if you a Scorpio, you felt it, okay? Because we just got a special connection, okay? But yeah, so as y'all know, I'm kind of undergoing my own little transformations myself, and so I'm doing my best to, continue to put out messages for the public as I can. But the way my energy is set up is really wanting me to just focus on things that bring me more stability in this physical. So I do at least want to dedicate myself to at least putting things out there for each sign when it's their season. So depending on how things work, we just gonna do that. I can say a lot of things in my physical environment is changing around me because I've been doing a lot of internal healing. Okay, and sometimes, like, I know the stage that I'm at right now, I really am kind of being forced to just put a lot of energy towards myself and my own stability, and just having things in this physical environment that makes me feel at peace, that makes me feel safe, and that makes me feel happy. Okay, so I appreciate y'all's patience and understanding regardless. Um, I'm always doing work over here, okay? But I can't wait until I'm in a better, position to where I am able to just offer more free stuff. But right now, I ain't got it like that, okay? I ain't got it like that, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get started. As you guys know, with these readings, anything can pop up. If love does pop up, just know the energies can be reversed. So take what resonate, leave what does not. If y'all want to join the Divine Tribe, go ahead and hit the subscription box below. Go ahead and like this video. And as I stated before, you guys, like, not right now, but my readings are very much so timeless. So you can always just go through my playlist and literally look at whatever you want to, and I promise you it's going to resonate. Like, I have things for your social connection, I have love readings, I have how to heal yourself, how to self-care yourself. I have a trauma spread. So there's a lot of things that I have already, and all of that stuff is timeless, and it will heavily resonate with you still to this day. Some really good information on there. So even though I'm not putting out new videos, or new readings as consistently or as much as I used to in the past, the readings and the videos that I still have on there are very valuable. So if you are still looking for guidance, I do recommend just closing your eyes, going to a playlist, and then just seeing where your hand lands, okay? And check out your sun, moon, and rising in those, all right? So let's go ahead and get started on the actual spread. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for allowing for me to release ego with all of my readings. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for only allow for however many energies and entities in the space, those are high sensitivity of mind. Okay, so let's go ahead and start a positive affirmation card. Positive affirmation card you like to start my Scorpios off with, we have there is no blame. Okay, so it says, I release the need to blame anyone, including myself. We are all doing the best we can with the understanding and knowledge and awareness that we have. Okay, so it seemed like somebody was startled. Okay, someone was startled and they did something because they were startled. I was like, I was scared, and because you scared me, I ended up just reacting the way that I reacted. Okay, so I do feel like right here it's just like seeing how you can open up to unconditional love. Just understanding that some people, like it's like if you told a child to, go say something to somebody, and the way that they said it was exactly how you said it. You feel me? Like, and you probably was like cursing them out type of thing. And your child said exactly how you said it. You can't really be upset with the child because the child never been placed in a situation where they have to give a message like that. So it's just like this. I do feel like this is like just being more lenient towards yourself, towards new feelings that you're feeling, or new stages that you're feeling, or new opportunities that you're being presented with. You're literally doing your best with the awareness that you have, with the knowledge that you have, with the understanding that you have. So it's like, give yourself grace, give other people grace. Do not blame somebody for the way that their trauma may affect them. Don't blame someone for the way that their anxiety may affect them, or yourself. Okay, it's kind of what I'm getting right there. Okay, and I do feel like it has to do with beliefs. Okay, because there's some beliefs that cause for some mishaps to happen, or some beliefs that cause for someone to just kind of like run away from things. It's like it's like a curious cat. Like I feel like a cat was just kind of like tapping on a vase or something. The vase fell and the cat ran away. So it could have been like someone was just kind of like, I guess, kind of like experimenting with you, which kind of sounds kind of fucked up when you say it like that, you know, but they just kind of like tiptoeing, you know, around you or whatever. And it's just not really making you comfortable or whatever. And it's just like that person maybe just really just trying to see things out, or just doing the best that they can. Okay. It's like not playing the blame game anyway, because you can't really, like, focusing on whose fault it is will not help you come to any type of solutions. You know, focus on a problem. You know, like, yes, it may be the cat fault, it may be the person who put the vase there. Okay, it may be either of those fault, but regardless, the vase fell and there's glass on the ground. So what are we going to do? We're going to sweep up the glass. Okay, so I do feel like instead of focusing on whose fault it is, focus on the solutions that could be created because of it. Okay, focus on the source of the problem. Okay, focus on how to prevent that type of problem from happening again. All right, we either get rid of the cat we either get rid of the cat, or we know we put the vase in some glass, like a glass case or something. Okay, so we have I am free. So it says, I release myself from the thoughts and feelings that have held me back. Any shame, guilt, embarrassment, self-doubt, and fear that I harbor, I release. Today I am free. And at the bottom of the deck we have I am capable. Obstacles are only as large as I believe for them to be. I can achieve anything I desire with comfort and ease. I have all of the necessary tools to reach my goals. When I lead with positivity and love, helpful people show up to aid my endeavors. I am capable. So literally releasing yourself of things you can't change. Okay, like stop blaming yourself. Release yourself of just wanting to be perfect. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Allow yourself to explore. Allow yourself to be a curious cat. Okay, and it's just like, don't focus so much on blaming anything. Just focus on freeing your mind. Focus on exploring. Focus on like really understanding that if a mistake happened, then you are able to overcome the mistake. But don't be so afraid of making mistakes that you don't take any actions at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on your actual spread. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly, truly appreciate you. So can you show me clearly what's the current energy around my Scorpios? Current energy around my Scorpios. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles with the Strength card here. So I do feel like you are seeing how you can build up better belief patterns. Maybe you're possibly collaborating with people who you feel like help you tap into your strength, who help you tap into keeping your heart open, who helps you tap into just being the survivor. Okay, helping you to like really stand up and be confident within yourself. You could possibly be also just, like I said, seeing how you can build better belief patterns, maybe even collaborating with people who you feel like just helps you get your energy back up there. Because this Five of Pentacles and this Page of Wands, the Page of Wands do talk about like lightheartedly taking actions, taking things one day at a time. This Five of Pentacles is, I do feel unstable emotionally. I feel unstable. I feel ungrounded. Financially, okay, I just feel like kind of shut out. I feel left out in the cold. I feel ghosted. I feel misunderstood. Okay, so I feel like whoever this person right here, it could be you or it could be someone who is around you. And that Page of Wands is just like, I'm doing my best to just take it one day at a time, to see how I can tap into my strength, to see how I can feel more complete. Okay, so somebody wants to feel more complete within their world. They may possibly also want to complete things that have already ended in their world. Okay, so instead of me focusing on whose fault it is, let me see how I can create a better belief from it. Instead of focusing on whose fault it is, let me see how I can create a better, habit. Instead of me focusing on who fault it is, let me just see how I can stop having these type of situations, your cycles repeat in my life. Okay, so I do feel like with this Knight of Pentacles and this Seven of Swords, this could be you just seeing how you can take more honest actions towards a complete world. The Seven of Swords do talk about deception, so it could be someone who's just not really being honest with themselves. They could be allowing for their pride to get in their way. Or they could just not being honest about the way, the direction that they're heading, the path that they're creating, maybe even the assistance that they need. Okay, so with this night energy, it's like a lot of going back and forth. It's inconsistent. Okay, so I do feel like the current energies around you, you're just kind of like holding back, really making sure you're not really. I see you don't want to fully put your energy towards anything because that Four Swords and Four Pentacles, it's like I'm really seeing how I can put my heart back into my chest, really seeing how I can align things back into my life. I'm really making sure that I want to make sure I'm making the right investments. I want to make sure that I'm not being too closed off, okay? Because that Queen of Swords, this could be an ex, it could be a mother figure, it could be someone in your past who kind of like the way that they spoke to you is very brutal, and it could have affected your mental well-being. I see it was someone who was really closed off, or it could even be a version of you, or another air sign. The only sign we have here so far strongly is Leo. But you see how her cup, that's her heart, is locked up, okay? Locked up and it won't let me out, okay? So someone is like literally putting their heart behind bars, their love behind bars. They're like they took their heart out of their chest, and it's like they really aren't open. They're not open to investing in things with their heart for some reason. They're not investing into feeling things. It could be the feminine side of you guys. I mean, guys, like it could legit be your idea of a mother or feminine energy. Because with this King of Cups here, you see his heart is like shining. Okay, so this is like the masculine energy. Someone does honor their emotions, but it could be a lot of subconscious things here that someone is really doing research on to see how they can I guess activate their heart. Because here's the Three of Swords. Okay, the King of Cups is technically your energy as a water sign. It could also be a father figure for some of you guys, but it's someone who has a lot of deep emotions, but they don't necessarily show their emotions. Okay, they could also have a lot of things that may affect their subconscious, like the actions that they take or even the mindsets that they have. And so they could be possibly just doing deeper research on, how to activate their heart, how to heal their heart, how to align their heart. Some of you guys may be possibly seeing how you can literally align with your partner, because some of you guys may be possibly closed off with this Queen of Swords because these aren't energies that match. So it's like someone is open emotionally, but they have a heartache, and that's what makes them, not really communicate the way that they communicate, express their emotions the way that they express their emotions. And then you have someone who does, they communicate, but they kind of communicate in a, I guess, heartless manner or a way that's just kind of detached from their emotions, okay? Oh, here's the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this Queen of Swords could legit be someone from your past, that you could have been possibly blaming, or vice versa, someone around you. So it could have been someone from their past who they could have just been possibly blaming on, why they did what they did or why they're affected the way that they're affected. And it's like the longer you focus on that blame, the longer you perpetuate that state of your heart not being in your chest. Okay, so I do feel like someone's just trying to see how they can just make better investments with a full heart and a healed heart. Okay, it does take some time. Those swords aren't anything to play with, especially heartache. Okay, but with this Queen of Cups and this King of Cups, this Nine of Pentacles, and Six of Wands, this is a lot of successful energy here. The Six of Wands do talk about encouragement and support. The Nine of Pentacles just talks about someone who's very single and independent and who's abundant within themselves, a very attractive person. But all the cards that really came out is night energy. So it's just a lot of different energies here that is possibly like someone could legit still be investing in, whether that's in the physical or just mentally, someone who's taken from them. So they still have deception in their world. Something's still taken from their peace of mind. It could be certain belief patterns I see for some of you guys. With some of you guys, it's an actual person who just kind of breadcrumbs them. They breadcrumbs them just so that they can keep them attached to their world and their reality. Okay, so it's like I don't have any intentions of fully opening up to you or even putting my heart back into this relationship, whether that's romantic or platonic, but I still want you in my reality. And so I do these little things just to keep you around. Okay, so let's see where your head is at, where you would like to go. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. So can you show me clearly where would my Scorpios like to go? The Three of Pentacles also talks about being uncomfortable. Okay, so it could be uncomfortable for growth purposes. Maybe you are, you know, just kind of going back and forth, especially when you're in a new stage in your life or trying to feel more complete within your world. You know, you do have to go explore different things. So you may possibly just not being honest with like who you are because you don't know who you are, or because you're really just trying to explore and try different things so that you can see exactly who you are. You know, Three of Pentacles could also talk about paperwork. It could talk about commitments and, like I said, collaborations. Okay, so where your head is, where you would like to go. Okay, so you would like to give yourself this clean new slate. Okay, yeah, clean new slate. You want to feel free mentally. Okay, the Seven of Swords is like, I feel like you no longer want to invest in things that take away from you. I feel like it's heavily mindsets for a lot of you guys, but it could also be people. It could be particular energies. I feel like you no longer want to perpetuate this heartache, okay? I do feel like you want to make sure that, yeah, you don't want anything in your world or your reality that perpetuates heartache, okay? So some of you guys, it could legit be a friend. It could be, like I said, just feminine energy, the idea of feminine energy. The Queen of Swords, she has that guard up. The Seven of Swords could legit be trust issues. And because of these trust issues, I don't open up, period. Okay, because of these trust issues, I don't express what's on my heart. Because of these trust issues, I don't express my emotions. Okay, I said that King of Cups is someone who does have a lot of deep emotions, but with their heart broken, it's really hard for them to even listen to their heart or tune into their heart. The Queen of Cups is someone who honors and embraces their emotions, period. Very emotional person, but a very intuitive person as well. But where your head is, where you would like to go, you do want to be able to take a leap of faith with your new beliefs. You want to be able to trust your own intuition. You want to be able to open up to things that honestly resonate with you. And you want to be able to get heartache out of your world and your reality. So some of you guys may possibly still be investing in an ex mentally, or you may possibly still have that person in your world or your reality or your mind, or just you might still have that gate open, that cycle open, okay, that door open. You could possibly still have that door open, the possibility of, and it just takes away from your peace of mind. Okay, so I do feel like you do want to be able to see yourself for as you are. This Eight of Swords next to that Nine of Pentacles, it's like you could think so much, and that could be blocking your abundance. It could be blocking you from feeling independent within yourself. It could be causing for you to invest in external support, external validation versus validating yourself. Okay, versus just allow for, you know, your spirit to guide you. The Fool card do talk about a new leap of faith, a clean new slate, really just trusting your intuition, putting your all into something. Okay, it could be a new business for some of you guys. Some of you guys, it could be relationships. Some of you guys, it could be a new version of yourself. Some of you guys, it's legit just being honest about your emotions, period. You just want to be someone who just expresses their emotions and take like actions based off of what your feelings tell you to. All right, so let's see what's coming towards you. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What's coming towards my Scorpios during this time? Show me clearly what's coming towards my Scorpios. All right, so what's coming towards you? We have the King of Wands and we have the Nine of Swords. The King of Wands is someone who likes to go after the things that they want. It is technically someone who's single and available, a bachelor. With this Eight of Cups being here, it could be a Leo here because we get Leo here strong. Got Aries here too. Heavy with the Leo, so some of y'all could be dealing with the Leo or have it in your chart. But I do feel like this person, like this Nine of Swords, it just talks about beliefs. You know, when that person's by themselves, they have these thought patterns that literally give them nightmares, or that just makes it very difficult for them to like believe in the impossible. But this Eight of Cups do talk about someone just emotionally detaching from things that doesn't serve their highest good, okay? To walk towards the sun, to walk towards happiness. It could be possibly some sort of long-term commitment, long-term relationship, and slash are just familial, family beliefs, traditional family traditions, walking away from family traditions, family beliefs, maybe even some sort of establishment, walking away from an establishment that no longer serves their highest good. Some of you guys, it is like a marriage, because that Empress card, that's wifey energy. It's also mother energy. It's like someone is really wanting to release their past, be their authentic self, speak their truth. The Judgment card talks about releasing judgment, releasing past labels, freeing yourself, freeing your mind. Okay, so the King of Wands, I do feel like this could be someone who's coming towards you who may possibly just, it's like they come off as really strong, but like when behind closed doors, this person just like, this person, they feel pretty down. They do. So if this is someone who you were married to, or someone who you are marrying, like they put on this really strong suit, but it's like they fight a lot of mental battles themselves. Okay, so this Eight of Cups is like someone is just wanting to emotionally detach from something and just release. I do see some clear communication coming with this Eight of Swords, because the Seven of Cups, that this talks about confusion, it talks about dreams. Someone may possibly like be having nightmares, or just like when they're by themselves, the thoughts that they have just really overwhelm them, and it's like they want to just take actions towards the things that will actually bring them long-term happiness. Okay, including, so that some of you guys, this is you just wanting to create more. The Empress card is the highest ranking card in the deck. That is your divine feminine energy. It's wifey energy. It's mother energy. So some of you guys are wanting to emotionally detach from something that you do have a lot of love for. Some of you guys, it's a job, so that you can lean more on your creations, being your honest and authentic self, speaking with truth and clarity with the Seven of Cups, going after your goals and your dreams, especially with the Seven of Cups. I do, because the Seven of Cups is options. Okay, so it's like I want to be able to choose the options that align with me. Okay, choose the option that my spirit calls for me to choose. My spirit literally calls for me to choose. Okay, so I want to be able to express myself authentically with this Seven of Cups being here, and this person pointing towards this cup with the snake on it. The snake, that blue, talks about your throat chakra. So it's like somebody isn't really being honest about what it is that they're creating, the story that they're creating. They could not be honest with themselves, or they could not be honest with somebody else. It's like, this isn't the story that I want to create. This isn't the life. This isn't the path that I want to create. This isn't the path that I want to go down. Okay, someone's not really being honest about that. So if there's not a cups here, this could be an apology, or it could be just an expression of love, or someone just trying to romance you. Someone could be possibly just bringing in confusion in your life. And some of you guys, yeah, we got Sagittarius energy here, we have Capricorn energy here, we have Libra energy here. Okay, someone could possibly be confused themselves. And with that Ace of Cups, or that Ace of Swords here, this is like I'm cutting that individual out because they're confused, they can't tell the truth. And then with that Knight energy being here, y'all know we don't really like knights. Okay, like I feel like when it comes to you dealing with yourself, if this is you being inconsistent with your own emotions, you have to be patient with you. Okay, but when it comes to like other people showing you inconsistencies, like one moment they like you, one moment they don't. One moment they're doing this, one moment they're not. You know, one moment, you know, like that's playing with your emotions. Okay, so I do feel like this Ace of Swords, some of you guys may be getting like guidance to just cut something out that brings a lot of confusion, so that you can make room for better. Okay, so you see this right here, this Temperance card, you see that sun here, this is your angels. It talks about patience as well, but it's a decluttering process, seeing how you can balance your life out. Some of you guys said King of Wands, this is you literally suffering from burnout. You're doing too much, you're putting way too much on your plate. And some of you guys, you're putting way too much on your plate just mentally. You're thinking about so much that you literally start feeling energetically drained, and you think so much about all the possibilities that could go wrong that you feel mentally drained. And it's because you do want to leave this big legacy behind. Some of you guys are really just wanting to like find somebody that you can marry. Some of you guys are really just wanting to find someone who truly and authentically align with you. You have a lot of options, you have a lot of choices, and it's just like you get really confused and you start thinking about all these different things and it just makes you just feel really defeated. Okay, so I do feel like right here with this Temperance card, it's like you're going to be emotionally detaching from things that you do still have a flame towards, you do still have love towards. It's still an emotional connection, but with that moon being there, it did resonate during a dark period. It resonated with the dark stage in your life. So it's just like you are starting to take footsteps towards your happiness. So it's like I'm emotionally detaching from friends. I'm emotionally detaching from relationships, romantic, platonic, jobs, careers, stages, versions of myself, thought patterns that no longer serve my highest good, gifts, creative projects that no longer serve my highest good. So I no longer feel as satisfied as I used to. And with this Temperance card, it's like even though I could be attached to these things because of an emotional connection, an emotional tie, if I was to be honest with myself, these things aren't challenging me to grow. It's not challenging me to think differently. It's not challenging me to change my ways. It's not challenging me to legit, um, you know, feel the happiest I've ever felt. Okay, so I do feel like it's just like you are just finally just starting to. Some of you guys, this could be you be legit just like being more loose, being more lighthearted, having more fun. Like not thinking so much, just wanting to experience this life, experience this world. Just like I'm just going on a journey. Okay, so we experience each other when we experience each other, but at the end of the day, like I know where I'm going. If you want to follow, you can follow. I have footsteps. I'm leading a way towards my happiness. I'm journeying to my happiness. Okay, I'm trusting in my spirit to go towards the things that make me happy. I'm holding myself accountable to not fall victim to temptation. I'm holding myself accountable to not give my control to unhealthy vices, unhealthy thought patterns, unhealthy situations, things that don't serve my highest good. And it could even be, some of you guys, it could be your mindset around money. Some of you guys, it could be a controlling individual, a father figure, a boss figure. It could be someone who just tries to mentally manipulate you. Okay, so I do feel like you're just kind of seeing how you can find the right perspective on things. Maybe even possibly just blocking your energy off from certain individuals, blocking yourself off from certain individuals, of course. And here's the Sun card, and so you can actually look for your true happiness. Some of you guys, this is you child being childhood healing. You're getting more connected to your inner child, but you're just really searching for things. It's like I'm keeping my flame lit. I know what I put out there, I'm going to create. I know what I put out there to receive, I'm going to receive it. Okay, so it's like I really just want to have my arms open wide. I want to have my arms open wide, ready to take the leap of faith whenever spirit tells me to take this leap of faith. Whenever the wave come, whenever the perfect time come, I want to be willing and able to just show up the way that I'm supposed to show up. Okay, I don't want to allow for things like confused states or confusion to make me feel less than or make me feel like I can't have better for myself. Okay, so let's see what are going to be some hidden things that'll help you during this time. The King of Wands is a very independent person. Same with the Nine of Swords. I do feel like this could be someone who just has like mental instability towards mental instability towards just doing things by themselves. They could either be too independent or sorry guys, someone end up coming in, but yeah, they could possibly this person could like some of you guys I see it's like too independent, but some of you guys it's like someone who's just not really able to just express themselves, like be honest about their belief patterns and how their belief patterns affect them, or even just believing in themselves to create what it is that they want. They may not be honest about that, about the belief that they have in themselves. Yeah, someone could be apologizing about their inconsistencies. Okay, so let's see. We're going to be some hidden things that'll help you during this time. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Something about the beliefs for sure. The root chakra, just even their ability to ground themselves. They may possibly be battling with anxiety or something, and it's like they just really want to focus on grounding themselves. Okay, some of you guys, I see this is you. Some of you guys, this is someone external of you. They're interested, but they just, I don't know. They don't feel capable. Okay, so let's see. The things that'll help is the Sun card. Okay, so that's very beautiful. The Sun card just talks about the happiest stage of your life, you being connected with and going towards your happiness. Like I said, with that Eight of Cups, that person was leaving something that was still a flame lit. It's like there's still love there, but it's like I don't really feel happy. You know, I feel anxiety. I feel, you know, like I'm trying to recapture a past. I feel like I'm trying to recapture a story that's just not authentically flowing. So with the Sun card being here, this is you going towards just your happiness. This is you doing childhood healing. This is you just being really lighthearted towards things. You being, you know, honest with yourself about the healing that does need to take place. That still is taking place. I see a lot of you guys, it is childhood healing. Some of you guys is legit just, you know, embracing your child, nurturing your child. Some of you guys is actually connecting with a child, your child. Okay. So with that Seven of Swords, it's like, let me see how I can heal myself, align myself, put my heart back into my chest, and just see how I can have the right perspective about these particular relationships that I have in my life, the significant connections that I have in my life. This Ace of Wands do talk about reigniting the passion within yourself, finding yourself attractive again, seeing what it means to go after the things that you want, like you actually believe that you are capable of achieving it. Okay, so this is like visualizing yourself and seeing how you can break against those mental, visualizing you doing what it is that you want and seeing how you can break against those mental chains, seeing how you can be more disciplined. Some of you guys, this is you visualizing someone who is more disciplined, someone who is more stable, because now we have this King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles don't have that devil next to them. That devil next to the King of Pentacles was just someone who's just heavily, they could be, you know, heavy in their own temptation, stuck towards something. They could be stuck towards an unhealthy partner, unhealthy mindset, unhealthy habits, control issues, you know, gambling issues, drinking issues, etc., etc. With this Magician card being next to it, this is like this person has gained control over it. Okay, so it's like they don't feel victim to their sexual desires. They don't feel victim to temptation, period. They finally gain control over their thought patterns. You know, they gain control over their life. They finally believe that they have the tools to create what it is that they want. Okay, because it's like with the King of Wands next to that Nine of Swords, it's like I may possibly want this thing, but because I'm taking actions from a belief set, a grounded place that focus more so on the negative than it does on the possibility of good, then it's like I'm creating the inconsistencies. I'm blocking things from really flowing, you know? So it's just like, some of you guys, this is you literally, it's you visualizing a better mindset about masculine energy. Some of you guys, is you bringing in someone. Some of you guys, this is you bringing in better disciplines for yourself. The King of Pentacles and the Emperor card, very disciplined person. King of Pentacles just talks about someone who thinks long term when it comes to the things that they do, who thinks long term when it comes to the things that they give their power to. Okay, so I'm looking for long term investments. I'm looking for things that viable seeds. I don't know. Y'all know what that word? The just seeds that are worth my investments. Things worth my time, effort, and energy. Mindsets worth my time, effort, and energy. So it's like when this thought comes up, I'm asking myself, how does this thought affect me or will affect me 5 to 10 years later from now? You know, if I invest in this person, if I invest in this environment, if I invest in this situation, if I invest in this action, how will this action affect me long-term sense? Okay, so like I said, some of you guys are really visualizing just better disciplines with yourself, better strategies, better game plans that you can give your power to. This is actually really beautiful energy. This is super beautiful energy, you guys. Like the Star card, the Magician card, the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys are like literally, this is like manifesting a husband, manifesting a divine masculine counterpart, manifesting a long-term commitment. Some of you guys are manifesting a healthy marriage. Okay, I feel like with the Seven of Swords, like I said, some of you guys, this is actually just your trust issues. And it comes from you just not being able to put your heart in your chest. Okay, you are afraid to put your heart into things. Okay, so it's just like your heart's not beating. Okay, because it got hurt. Okay. And so it's just like when your heart isn't in the things that you're doing, you are not going to be able to feel the love. You're not going to be able to feel the love in the projects that you do, the connections that you're in, you guys. And I feel like some of you guys, it's because you felt like you got taken advantage of when you loved something so hard. And so you're afraid to put your heart back into it because you don't want to get taken advantage of again. You're afraid too, but it's just like when it comes to these leap of faith, you have to put your all into it, or else it's not going to grow. It's just not going to grow. It's not going to grow. It's not going to be stable. So that sun card is just being real childlike, being super, super happy, allowing for the bright possibility, being open, being receptive. Okay, seeing how you can come to the right perspective about just love, unconditional love, maybe even certain divine relationships or close connections that you keep around you. Some of you guys, this could be you keeping more stable people around you, more disciplined people around you, people who just kind of encourage this sun-like energy, people who bring light into your life. Okay, I see some of you guys, this person is coming towards you, like is just like the silver lining. It's like a silver lining that's coming towards you, but it's really hard for you to fully believe it. It's really hard for you to like trust it because of, you know, your past heartache, or just that healing work that still needs to be done. Okay, so let's see. We're going to be some hidden things that'll block you. Show me clearly, please, Spirit. Hidden things that'll block you. We have the Knight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Wands, I do feel like this is just sitting with your own energy and not taking actions towards anything. The Five of Pentacles is like, I am shutting myself off. You know, like I literally have the key to open the door. And like Leave the Door Open by Bruno Mars. But it's like I choose to just sit with myself. Okay. And I feel like with this energy right here, it's just like I'm happy with myself. I'm okay with myself. I love myself, which is really cool. Okay. But it's just like things can always be better. So I feel like with this Knight of Wands being here, some of you guys, y'all may possibly be inconsistent when it comes to business projects or certain relationships that you have, because you're not really allowed for that. You're not allowing for yourself to fully feel. You're not allowing for yourself to fully feel the joy. So like the hidden things that help you is the Sun card. You know, just feel the joy. Like literally, I'm hearing that unwritten song. You know, like only you can feel the rain on your skin. You know, like only you can feel it. No one can feel it for you. Okay, so it's just like you could legit be in the happiest stage in your life. You can have beautiful possibilities coming in your way, but it's just like obstacles are literally as large as you choose for them to be. It's like you could literally have your happiness, but it's all up to you. Do you feel like you're up for the challenge? Do you feel like you're capable? Do you feel like you deserve to retrieve your happiness? Okay, so the things that'll block you is just you. You know, I feel like it's sitting with your own energy, but not coming from a stable place. Okay, that Five of Pentacles is unstable. This Ace of Pentacles, this Ace of Swords with this Hierophant card, this Star card, like this is legit. This is a brand new beginning that you see clearly. Okay, you see this clearly. But it's like for some reason these black birds literally block you from being able to clearly communicate or clearly see yourself or clearly express your boundaries or clearly express what it is that you want. It makes it difficult for you to fully call that in. Okay, some of you guys may possibly need to seek professional assistance to help you deeply heal. Some of you guys may possibly seek professional assistance to help you take those steps towards enlightenment, to help you take those steps towards just taking actions towards your divine life purpose, your own wish fulfillment. I do feel like with this Knight of Wands here, it's more or less just sitting on the things that you're passionate about, sitting with your passion, and then not really taking as much actions towards it, and then feeling like you're not producing anything. You're not producing anything because this is just the potential. That's just the potential. And it's like in order for potential to be created into something, you have to take physical grounded actions towards. You have to invest it. You have to invest in it. You have to take that full leap of faith. And it's like if I don't give my full, if I don't give my all, how do I expect for myself to reap all of the rewards? If I'm not giving it my all towards the things that I'm doing, how do I expect myself to reap all of the rewards? Okay. And it's really understanding what it means to have a seed and what it means to speak over a seed. Okay, what it means to ground yourself and what it means to be able to see yourself as a grounded person. I do feel like this is like trusting your belief, trusting your system during a difficult time, trusting in the seeds that you have planted. Okay, not feeling less than, not taking your own energy for granted, not shutting yourself off from the world. Unlock the keys. Unlock the keys to your happiness. Unlock the door. Open the door. Open the door. Get up, move, dance. It's like this person sitting here playing the drum, and don't get me wrong, they are very happy, you guys, but they have this vehicle that's ready to take off. This horse is like, let's go, baby. Like, let's go. I'm ready. Like a Mustang. It's like, I'm ready, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And you're just like, nah, I'd rather just sit with this good energy. And then you end up sitting with the energy long enough and it just still stays potential. And since you don't see anything in the physical, then you get disappointed. But it's like you didn't grab that potential energy and you didn't create something with that potential energy. You just allowed for it to sit there. Okay, so let's see what are going to be your overall advice, and then we're going to go on to our oracle. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. What overall advice you have for my Scorpios? So we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Devil card, and we have the Wheel. Okay, so the Queen of Wands here next to the Devil. I do feel like the 10, that this talks about completion. It talks about divine timing. It talks about cycles, belief patterns. Okay, so there's particular belief patterns, maybe even attachment issues, insecurities, vices, temptations that someone just needs to break away from. They need to break away from these cycles, break away from these belief patterns that really blocks them. Okay. It's like, don't make anything bigger than what it is. Okay, so literally it's like, I do have the power. I have the power. I am the power. I have the source. I can burn through anything that may be trying to block me from creating what it is that I want. The Queen of Wands is someone who's been through a lot, have a lot of dark energy to channel. They've been through, have a lot of dark experiences within themselves. They attract dark energy and they literally have to transmute it into something. They shine brighter in the darkness. Okay, but it's like, don't give these dark thoughts more power than what they have. Okay, some of you guys, it legit is that King of Wands energy. Some of you guys, it's the idea of just another single and available person. Don't give the dark possibilities too much power over you. Okay, like really focus on the light. Okay, focus on the light, focus on the great possibilities, focus on being happy, focus on receiving the happiest stage in your life, focus on taking actions towards the things that you want to take actions towards. Okay, like I said, some of you guys, this is you suffering through burnout because you overwork so much, or not even just overwork, but your mind could just be overreactive. And with this Queen of Wands, this could be you learning how to receive. Okay, it could be your own feminine energy. The feminine energy is all about creation, reception, receptiveness, and nurturing your emotions and your feelings. Okay, so this could be you learning how to do that, breaking those patterns concerning just what it means to receive, or even just feminine energy as a whole. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to your oracles. I will say, you guys, so with this Devil card, that's a strong pattern to break against. Okay, so it could be a strong thought pattern, maybe impossible people that you are naturally attracted to, things that they're really tempting. Okay, it doesn't really look like it's anything. It doesn't look like a threat. You see this? It looks tempting as fuck. Okay, so it's just like, but I can say you do feel confined mentally. You feel mentally confined. You don't feel like you have power or control. This is like understanding you're going to have fear. You're going to have doubts. The problem is when you allow for those doubts to overpower you. And honestly, both of these energies could be doing the same thing. Your masculine and your feminine. Some of you guys is two different people, but some of you guys, y'all literally mirroring each other. Look at this Wheel card. So it's like, you see the light, you see the dark. Okay, it's like there's a balance between the two, and that's what makes me be able to feel like I'm on top of the world. That's what makes me be able to break these cycles, is understanding that there's a balance between dark and light. Okay, but for me to feel like there's like I'm never going to have any problems, for me to feel like I'm never going to have fear, doubt, or anxiety is it's crazy. Okay, but for me to also feed too much into the fears and the doubts and the anxieties when they appear, you know, only cause me to feel more stuck and stagnant. Okay, so it's like it's not that you get rid of your fears and doubts. You can't. You just know what to feed into and what not to. Like I said, that Emperor card next to the King of Pentacles, and they had the Magician. The Magician is like, okay, I get to use this energy and I get to manipulate this energy and create what it is that I want. So I can either adopt to this story that my thought is trying to say, which is telling me that I can't, or I can use this energy to be like, I'm going to prove you wrong. You thought, but you can't. But I do honor the fact that that possibility is a possibility, but I'm not going to use that to create the story that I want. Okay, it's like I literally accept and reject the thoughts that come up in my mind. Okay, I accept or reject it. Okay, and it's like I understand that these dark thoughts will come, but it doesn't mean that they have to keep me in a cycle or in a pattern. I understand these dark entities who come, these people, these vices, these temptations, they are going to come, but I don't have to feed into them. I don't have to feel like I'm weak towards those things. I can actually believe in my own power to break these patterns, to break these cycles, to break against codependency, to break against unhealthy thought patterns, to break against obsession. Okay, and what's going to help me do so is just me shining brightly. Just me shining brightly. Me being able to be connected to my solar plexus, my sacral chakra. Okay, me being able to be connected to the things that I am passionate about. Me being able to fully feel the greatness, the possibility of greatness. Okay, with this hidden things that'll block you, it's like you may possibly feel, but I don't know, you could think so much about the things that could go wrong that you end up just locking yourself up in a room, feeling misunderstood, but just like you're not even trying to get people to understand you. Okay, let's see what cards they have for the Romance Angel deck. Okay, so we have let your friends help you at the bottom of the deck. Ask for and accept support from others. Like I said, you have to be willing to receive. Okay, so we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I said some of you guys, that's someone you're breaking away from, that you have a sexual connection towards. And you want someone more stable, someone more grounded. Okay, so we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I do feel like it's just so that you can find what works for you. Find what works for you and not what works for everybody else. Okay, disconnected from the world is just like, you know, maybe even just allowing for y'all to get to know each other the way that y'all want to get to know each other. Okay, others of you guys, for business related things, this is you seeing how you can lean more on your ability to create versus your ability to just take action. Okay, it's like, let me see how I can sit and break these cycles, or how I can create something to help break cycles versus always having to be present to create money or create income for myself, because my energy is just not allowing for me to. I have to see how I can work smarter and not harder. Okay, so we have wedding. The situation involves marriage. Like I said, some of you guys are getting out of a marriage. Others of you guys, you're looking for someone who is wanting something more long term. Like I said, what was coming towards you, that King of Pentacles had the devil next to it, which is someone who wants to control you. You know, someone who may possibly still be attached to other things, other thought patterns, or other energies that don't really serve their highest good. But the hidden things that will help you with that Sun card, that King of Pentacles had the Magician next to them, which is someone who is in control of themselves. Okay, so someone who does think long term, someone who isn't confused, someone who also knows what they want to create too. Okay, so we have you deserve love, you are lovable, and then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, make the effort. Great love is worth the steps you're guided to take. Guided to take with that Fool card is taking that leap of faith and just trusting in your spirit. Okay, just being honest regardless, because when it comes to romantic feelings, it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. they're just worth exploring. You don't know what it will grow into, but it's like, don't allow for these thought patterns to create stories for yourself, especially if there's stories that perpetuate cycles, that perpetuates keeping you stuck. Okay, so let's pull from the Moonology deck additional messages you have for my Scorpios. Okay, so we got the energies gaining momentum at the bottom of the deck. We have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So literally what I was saying is like, literally when your heart is in your chest and you are in tune to love, you guys, yes, love is very powerful. Okay, and it's like when you have your boundaries set in place and you know that this thing is no longer serving my highest good, then I can walk away. This thing is taking away too much from me, so I'm going to walk away. I'll tell you, love can literally keep you in abusive relationships because you can focus so much on the love that you negate all of their negative patterns, all the things that's keeping you stuck. That's how powerful love is. Okay, it's like I still love you, but just because I love you don't mean I have to stay with you because you do not serve my highest good, because you keep me stuck, because you're not really the path or the picture that I wish to grow and create for myself. Bring love into the situation because it's legit going to help me be able to feel the love that I'm probably in right now with this new love that I have. I have to bring love into the situation so that I can love myself, so I can free myself. Okay, don't let your past hold you back. And it's green. You know, like I said, some of you guys, it's like you're stuck to a thought pattern. We have step out of your comfort zone, and that's kind of where you're at anyway. That Three of Pentacles, like I said, you're building different beliefs that's helping you step out of your comfort zone. Maybe it's time to actually start taking actions about it. Like with this Knight of Wands, it's like it could be taking more consistent actions towards it too. Like the Knight of Wands or the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, they know what they want. They go after what they want. Like they know what they want to create. They go after what it is that they want to create. The Knights is inconsistent. Okay, because they don't trust themselves. All right, so we have, what do you need to release? Some of you guys, it is some unhealthy thought patterns. But some of you guys, it's energies like people, environment, situations, maybe even, like I said, habits. Okay, we have you are good enough, full moon in Virgo, and it's the heart chakra for me. Okay, you're good enough to receive love. You're good enough to love yourself. You're good enough to be happy. You're good enough to receive and be and embrace the happiest stage of your life. And you and your loved ones are safe. Okay, I do feel like some of you guys, the sun card is some, you have a child. Okay, and you really want for your child to be safe. And it's just understanding that you're safe, your legacy is safe, and you don't have to make fear-based decisions or fear-based actions. I feel like you have to stay in a situation that you're not safe in for the sake of a family unit. Okay, so let's see what messages they have from So we have Indrael at the bottom of the deck. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel up on the earth and all of its inhabitants. Literally, during those dark times, just know it's your opportunity to shine even brighter. That's the perspective, okay? So I have all these dark thoughts. I have all this fear. I have all this doubt. This is an opportunity for me to tap into my power. This is an opportunity for me to show that I am a magician. Alright, sorry you guys. I don't know where I saw somebody was walking in. I literally have recording in progress on the door for a reason, because like I don't like to get distracted when I'm doing this, okay? But yeah. So we have Grace and Antoinette to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion, okay? So like I said, some of you guys, y'all literally mirror each other. Some of you guys is literally a trauma bond. So there's multiple stories with this, but some of you guys, it's like y'all both are fighting against really dark energies, really huge fears and doubts. That's why there is no blame. Okay, so it's just like I'm going to have to just understand where you're coming from, because there are certain things that I feel like I can't overcome, just like there are certain things that you feel like you can't overcome, or I've been there before. I may have overcome this before, but I remember how difficult it was during that stage. I remember the obstacles that I had to uh, the strength that I had to invoke in order to overcome those obstacles, so I can give you that compassion. But again, as I said, you guys, Just because you're able to extend that compassion, just because you're able to love someone does not mean you have to stay in a situation that is controlling you, that is a cycle, that literally takes away from your power, that takes away from your light body, that takes away from you being able to feel like you're in control of your life. All these goddamn distractions. You feel me? We got interrupted like 3 or 4 times in this goddamn reading. Okay, so again, I could have just given my power to those situations. I could have given my power to these distractions. I could have been like, F it, I'm not going to finish the reading. But I'm just like, nope, this is an opportunity for me to still stay focused, even though there's going to be external things trying to tempt me, external things that are trying to stop me from creating what it is that I want to create, external things that's going to try to stop me from believing in myself, that's going to try to stop me from embracing the happiest stage in my life. Okay, I just have to have the right perspective that this thing is here. I'm going to acknowledge that it's here, but I'm not going to give my power to it. Okay, this could be fears and doubts that you create within yourself, or it could be people external of you. Okay, so we have Maya. Schooling, study, and education help your life purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is building better beliefs for yourself. This Five of Pentacles for the hidden things that'll block you. It's just you just trying to go at things by yourself. You're trying to like figure things out by yourself. It could be even your way, the way you use your energy. Okay, it's just like see how you can study yourself, see how you can invest in some education, see how you can you're going to always be your best investment. Okay, so continue to focus on breaking these patterns within yourself. Okay, and it is going to help you be able to unlock the doors within yourself. Okay, we have Opal. Your children on earth and heaven are happy and well cared for by the gods and angels. So happy with the children. Some of you guys are just like, some of you guys need to be connected to your child. Some of you guys are afraid for your child's life because of some sort of abusive relationship or abusive connection. Some of you guys are, like wondering, are you going to be blocking the ability of your child to have a good life because you're not going to be staying with the partner or the father, the baby father. And it's just saying your child is protected. Okay, and some of you guys are leaving your child with the father, and like I said, if they're abusive, I would not personally if they're abusive, I wouldn't. But some of you guys are just wondering how having a lack of a father, their actual biological father, how would it affect them. And if he's not healthy, then he's doing more damage than he is helping. That's just what I feel. Okay, so we have Marlena. You are confused and indecisive because you don't have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Okay, so literally, not trying to figure things out by yourself. Seeing how you can break these cycles through asking for support. Collaborating with people who are strong people as well. They breathe life into you too. They give you those bright possibilities. They are light as well. Okay, and then we have Mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Don't take no for an actions towards the things that you want to bring down into this physical. Don't take no for an actions towards you believing in your ability to create what it is that you want. Don't take no for an actions towards you being able to break against these very strong patterns. They pull you in, you guys. You feel like you can't get away from it. It's just like, damn. I keep finding myself around this type of energy. I keep finding myself in these cycles. I keep finding myself in these thought patterns. I keep finding myself in these type of environments. Keep going, baby. And understand the moment. Like if you notice it more faster. When you notice that you're in a pattern or in a cycle faster, that's because you're getting in tune with your spirit. Okay, and the quicker you're able to say no to those things, that's you advancing to new levels. You continue to say no to those things. Okay, keep saying no to those things that don't serve your highest good, and eventually what serves your highest good will fall into your path. Say yes to yourself. Say yes to your ability to create. Say yes to your ability to believe in yourself. Say yes to your ability to legit develop the things that you want to develop, your own confidence. Say yes to you receiving the happiest stage of your life. Say yes to you receiving everything that you want. It's like, don't make a permanent decision out of scarcity mindset or out of fear-based mindset. Okay, It's like, just because I don't see the possibility yet doesn't mean it's not there. Just because I don't see the option for myself yet, the better option for myself, doesn't mean it's not there. Hidden things that'll help you is so you to create that option. For you, from you being a light, you attract beautiful things towards you too. Okay? So let's see what chakra card they have for you, and then we don't have to do it. Okay, so we have Despotence. Oh, and completion. I didn't even see that. Okay, so this grief right here, it talks about just honoring your pain. You will love again. Look at that, workaholic. Didn't I say that? Perfection. Okay. Yeah, so it's like not being a perfectionist, not being afraid to make mistakes, you know, not being afraid to put yourself out there, not being afraid to be honest about the pain that you feel. You know, like you could legit be in a stage of your life, like what it is you want to create, but you could not, you could possibly just not be balancing your work and your play. That's that temperance card, okay? Like you have to celebrate yourself. You have to understand you deserve to feel happy. You have to flow with your life as well. You know, you have to do things that make you happy, and work can make you happy, but overworking yourself is possible. You know, it's not the only thing that makes you happy. Okay, so these orange cards talk about your sacral, and it talks about observing your feelings rather than acting on them so that your angels can speak directly to you through the emotions revealed in these cards. You must stand fearlessly and observe your emotions. If you can do this, you've begun the journey into manifestation. You can walk the path you've only previously worked for. Master emotional discipline, and you will master how to manifest anything. So it's just like not just acting off your emotions, but really feeling those emotions, seeing, are these emotions that I want to feel, they're gonna help me long term, sense. It's not acting off of impulse, but being able to really feel the emotion so you can see, how do I want to communicate this emotion? What is this emotion saying to me? You know, what actions do I need to take based off of this emotion? Not just feeling the emotion and just quickly reacting, feeling this emotion and quickly saying something, feeling this emotion and quickly doing something. But let me just take a moment to really look deeper into the source of this emotion. Okay? It would be like, I'm going to feel the happiest stage in my life, and I'm going to understand the more that I visualize this for myself, the more it's going to be brought down into this physical. Okay? So completion says, here is a warm and cheerful energy that brings calm to an ending, making it potent, not sad. Something is taking place outside of your comfort zone, so step into emotional grace of completion. There's no drama here, only resolution. Okay, so it's just like allowing for these things to let go. A life comes to a spectacular close. This is a reminder to cherish all the beauty in your life, including endings. Reflect upon your part in history and discover what you value the most. Do not fear completion, embrace it. Am I present in the moment? How do I respond to the idea of completion? Honoring your legacy, natural ending to a grand adventure, a new beginning on the horizon, a new adventure, honoring those who give to us achievement, determination, and fulfillment. Allow yourself to feel allow all your feelings about endings to come to you, whatever they may be. Do you fear them or rejoice in them? Do some journaling and find clarity here, okay? So this is really cool because I could say I hate goodbyes, you guys. I feel like I hate goodbyes. I know for myself, like I could not be open to allowing for people to get connected to me, period, because I hate goodbyes. And so I feel like if I never say hello to you, I ain't never got to say goodbye to you. So I appreciate that, you know, just being present and just understanding some things will last long term, some things won't. But regardless, while we're in the stage that we're in, while we're in the experiences that we're in, we deserve to enjoy it fully, regardless of if it's going to last or not. Okay? Because in the day, we don't know if today will be our last day. I could plan a forever with somebody and the next day be my last day. It could be their last day, and it's just like, I just want to see how I can enjoy it to the best of my ability, to the best of our ability. Okay, some of you guys, this is you completing a life journey or something, like a whole new stage as an old version of yourself, or a life career. Like I said, it's a creative project, and you're starting a brand new stage in your life, showing up as a completely different person, creating different things. You're breaking away from an old way of life, an old way of doing things, just a completely different story. You're opening up a new book for yourself. Okay, So this says you have all the answers that you need within. Oh, this talks about your third eye, and it talks about your willingness to do your own soul searching, to break family patterns that you have inherited or unknowingly chosen to copy. Okay. So it says you have all the answers you need within. This card may indicate an emotional tie that no longer serves you. Remember, how you relate to the issue is the issue. Obstacles are removed when you change your relationship to them. By taking action, I found the road out. Iris teaches us that the only route out of stagnation is motion. If we do nothing, we must accept the consequences. In which part of my life am I feeling immobilized? I know what I need to do. Am I willing to trust myself? Feeling helpless, acceptance of circumstances, change on the horizon, taking actions, revelation, movement, and encouragement. Okay, so literally, some action is better than no action. Okay, so literally just allow for the energy to move, so that you can move forward. Okay, move forward or move on. Okay, some of you guys, I feel like this is a career. Some of you guys, it's with a relationship, but just ask yourself, are you being fully challenged? Okay, some of you guys, it's literally what it is that you're creating. It's not challenging you anymore. It's time to move to a different stage. It's time to learn something new. What you're doing is just not fulfilling you anymore. It's not challenging your highest good anymore. People may love it, but it's like, as far as how you feel, you're just not feeling it no more. Okay? So that being said, you guys, I love y'all so very much. Remember, we're always lit, we're always growing. You have a wonderful day on purpose and protect your peace. Toodles.